These are my skis, and today I finally get to try to learn how to use them.
You're watching 50 Ways to Be Active, Episode 2, Cross Country Skiing. Why would anyone cross-country ski when downhill skiing is a thing? Is something I might have said up until a year ago. You see, until then, my only experience with cross-country skiing was with skis that looked like antiques and boots that didn't really fit the skis or my feet or keep the snow out, and it just wasn't fun. But then, about a year ago, on a weekend winter getaway, Jasmine and I rented skis for a day, and I gotta say, when the boots fit the feet and just kind of snap onto the skis, it makes for a much more enjoyable experience. And then something clicked.
Why would I run all winter long like a crazy person when I could ski instead? I mean, think about it. Same cardio and endurance benefits, and instead of fighting the winter elements, you'd be embracing them.
I decided to get myself some cross-country skis. Don't know if I want skis that badly. I started checking Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji for used equipment, and pretty soon I found a pair of orange skis at a pretty good price. They didn't have the 3-pin bindings that I was hoping to avoid, so I thought great, and I bought them. After doing more research, I discovered that these skis had SNS bindings, which aren't made anymore, and SNS boots to match the bindings are kind of tricky to find. I have spent the last few weeks searching the internet high and low for the perfect pair of cross-country ski boots, ones that match my feet as well as my ski bindings. Think today I finally may have found the pair. I messaged a guy on Facebook Marketplace, and as soon as I get back from work, I'm gonna go look at them and hopefully they fit. I got them. Time to see if the boots actually fit the skis. So it turns out that the bindings are SNS backcountry and the boots are SNS profil, and so they don't fit. That's right. There are multiple types of SNS bindings. So it was back to the drawing board. I sold the orange skis and bought some pink skis with the proper bindings, and then a couple weeks after that, I found some poles to complete the set. We also found equipment for Jasmine, and altogether we spent right around $200, which is still, it's a bit of money, but not as much as if we would have bought new equipment. It was not easy, but I finally had my cross-country skis, and I was itching to try them out.
Getting tired, which means it's good exercise.
When done with the proper technique, cross-country skiing is a great full-body workout. I watched a few videos about how to ski, but like most things in life, it was a lot harder than it looked.
So my first impressions on these skis is that it is very difficult, a lot harder than it looks. I'm not on a real ski track, I'm just out in the snow. I don't really know how to wax them properly, but also I just don't really know what I'm doing. It was still sort of fun just to glide through the snow. Now, let's get some hot chocolate.
Something I discovered from this process of buying skis and trying them out is just how much there is to know about cross-country skiing. First of all, there's 2 types of cross-country skiing, classic and skate. And of course, they require different kinds of equipment. And then, as I learned the hard way, there's different boot and binding systems. And then there's waxless skis, waxable skis, different kinds of wax for your waxable skis, glide wax, grip wax. Gotta know what kind of grip wax to use depending on the weather conditions. And then there's proper technique, the kick, the glide, diagonal stride. It's a lot, especially for someone who's completely new to the sport. I played around a bit with waxing my skis and trying proper form, but it really feels like it would take me a long time to master cross-country skiing and learn everything there is to know about it. Thankfully, I found that you don't really have to know everything about it to enjoy it. you can kind of just shuffle along at your own pace, and it's fun. It can be a really great way to take in some beautiful scenery during the winter months, explore new trails, and just take advantage of the wonderful white stuff that we call snow. Let's give cross-country skiing a quick breakdown. The good. Cross-country skiing is great exercise that uses both your upper and lower body. It's also a great way to stay active in the winter months if you live somewhere cold, like Canada. Plus, you get to take in some beautiful winter scenery, and the feeling of gliding through snow is really fun. The bad. As I mentioned, there are a lot of things to know about cross-country skiing, and that can feel overwhelming to someone new to the sport. Also, to even be able to go skiing, you need the right conditions. You need snow, and you likely won't enjoy the experience if it's too cold or too mild. And for the ugly, it requires expensive equipment, so it's definitely a bit of an investment to get started. So I'm not expecting everyone who watches this to just drop whatever they're doing and go buy skis. But if you ever had the chance to borrow or rent cross-country skis, you should definitely try it out. It's harder to find ways to stay active through the winter months, and I think it's really important to have a few go-to winter activities. And hey, if you want to take the plunge and buy new skis, go for it. Either way, let me know how your experience with cross-country skiing has been. I know for myself, I'm really looking forward to doing more of it this winter as a way to stay active. Well, that's it for this one. Stay active out there, and I'll see you next time.